quickly, I just want to address everything that happened on the third part of the reunion last night. I did not watch it, mainly because I didn't want to relive what happened. Everyone keeps commenting and messaging me, asking me what Nessa said to me that pissed me off. And I guess it wasn't just the fact that she told me to sit back. It was the fact that I had tried to stop the whole situation to begin with. You know, I had my reunion drama like 2 seasons ago, and I regret how I acted, and I regret just like so much of that day, that I wasn't gonna let MTV put Ashley and Jade in a situation where they're pinned against each other, especially after what I was going through during that time, like in the middle of my season. So I had actually gone up to the producers prior to being on stage with the Young and Pregnant cast, and I told them I did not think this was a good idea, and there was no real reason for me and Jade to be on stage with the other girls. I actually go into further detail about everything that happened before they started filming and kind of just like off camera that they didn't air. Well, I guess it was kind of on camera, but they just didn't air it. I did talk about that on a podcast episode a couple slides before this, and there's a swipe up link there so you can kind of listen to all of the like backstory. And it took me a long time to get to this place, but I just hate seeing that MTV now is kind of specifically pinning girls against each other. I think that they really got the ratings and like what they were looking for back when Brianna and I had our drama. So I don't like that they're kind of taking advantage of the younger girls because they're newer. And I think that, you know, some of them don't really know or feel like they have a voice necessarily to speak up against what they do or don't want to film. And I really didn't want to film that scene. I didn't want to film that segment, but you know, there's this like do my job or stand up for what's right. And at that point I was like, you know what, if they're saying it's going to be fine, I guess I'll just do it. And I went against my better judgment and sat on the stage with them when there was really no need for me to be up there in the first place. I just also wanted to add that one of the Teen Mom 2 cast members met me in my room after the fact and literally asked one of the producers why Kail is always picked to do the bullshit of the show. And I, in my heart of hearts, believe that MTV thought that I was going to egg on the drama, maybe just based on my history, which I don't know. I feel like I've grown a lot since then, and it kind of irritates me that I was picked to be in the middle of all this drama because yeah, I was friends with Ashley, and yeah, I had introduced Jade to Teen Mom 2 through my podcast, but I really didn't have anything to do with that. And I don't think that there was a real reason to have us all up there. I know part of it was that they wanted the Young and Pregnant reunion to directly follow the Teen Mom 2 reunion. That way the ratings would transfer over. But I just didn't like that I was being dragged into something that I really was trying to actually get away from as far as like the drama goes. I'm really trying to work on myself, and that whole situation was just like not in line with what I've been trying to do.